Hey guys, I'm going to show you how I added the oil fire effect in the mission builder. In static objects, I picked oil derricks, oil platforms, and I just put them all over the map. And after that, back in effects, look for smoke. Place those all over the map as well. And below that, add the level of detail. Large smoke and fire, medium smoke and fire, and that's all there is to it. Now let's play the mission. Alright, we're airborne. January 1991. Gulf War 1.
Clear to engage. Temple 1, north away, miles 2 miles west.
And we're cleared hot.
Uzi 1-1, Overlord 1-1, Bra 302, Fort 150 at 7,000 knots.
Our mission is to engage Iraqi ground targets with AGM-65 Deltas, but our AWACS unit has picked up an enemy fighter. And I'm really getting better with the F-16, the DCS F-16. I am a self-proclaimed casual game player. And I'm picking up little tricks like using the HSI to pick up the enemy fighter location while in ground mode. And I have some distance to make at least probably one pass if everything goes well.
Overlord 1-1, on station at Bull 251, for 230 at 20,000.
I also have an F-18 that is flying high air cover. I'm sorry, it's an F-15 Eagle. And I'm picking him up on my RWR. He's slightly backside of my starboard side there. Hopefully he's looking out for me. I haven't figured out how to contact him via radio. I have his channel, but using the / key, I'm just not able to do that yet. Maybe somebody can help me out on that.
Overlord 1-1, Uzi 1-1, request bogey dope. Uzi 1-1, Overlord 1-1, clean.
Alright, air looks clear for now, temporarily. But we did have one enemy aircraft in the area. He must be on the deck. We're going to use our lightning pod to try to pick out some ground targets. And our AGM-65 display is picking up an oil fire. Our right MFD. Right there. And now visually we can see some of the oil fires from the retreating Iraqis. The scorched earth policy is in effect. And we're going to move our point of view around, see if we can't pick up any ground units with the left MFD.
Uzi 1-1, Overlord 1-1, bandit at Bull 302, for 430 at 35,000 knots.
And we got some radio chatter out of our F-15. That's pretty good. So I did have the right channel. We've located a heat source on our left MFD. Let's lock it up. We got a good lock on it. We're going to try to hand it off. And I made a mistake of not pre-bore sighting, but that's why I'm a casual game player. It's attempting the handoff. And we can make it out. The ground target is a T-55 main battle tank. So it's a priority target for us. Let's drop the nose down a little bit. And we got a good lock. Rifle. Oh, we're 7 miles out. Let's try to reacquire another target. Using the right MFD. That oil fire is really confusing our IR seeker. We got a good lock, but we're right over the top. I don't know if that second AGM-65 is going to hit the target, but got a confirmed hit on the T-55. Beautiful. Splash 1 Republican Guard unit. Alright, let's go into fighter mode.
Altitude.
We're carrying 120 Bs. And in the HSI, we're picking up the enemy fighter location almost nose up. We need to change the range on our radar.
Overlord 1-1. Uzi 1-1. Request bogey dope. Uzi 1-1. Overlord 1-1. Bra 304. 460 at 8,000.
Okay, we upped the range on our radar, and now we have it on our left MFD. And we're going to change it into track while scan mode. We're below 10,000 feet, so we're really vulnerable to IR weapons.
Uzi 1-1. Overlord 1-1. Bra 303. 445 at 20,000 knots.
Enemy aircraft is up above us. We got a good lock. And it's a passive lock in track while scan. Let's confirm this is not a coalition aircraft.
Overlord 1-1. Uzi 1-1. Declare. Uzi 1-1. Overlord 1-1. Contact is hostile.
Alright, confirmed it's an enemy aircraft. Let's drop our radar range a little. And let's start notching. Just making some S-turn moves. Our jammer's on. We just want to make it difficult for this enemy fighter to lock on to us. We've got 4 AM-120s. We're going to fire at extreme range. Try to force the enemy to go defensive. Alright, one away, a Fox 3. Now we're going to go right after this guy. He should be picking up the missile warnings shortly, as the missile is probably going pit bull. We're dumping some countermeasures. Missile 2's out. Alright, enemy target, say MiG-21. It's making evasive maneuvers. We're ready to take any follow-up shots if needed. And we scored a hit.
Uzi, 1-1. Overlord, 1-1. Merged.
Alright, splash MiG-21. One air-to-air kill for the casual game player. Alright, let's turn back to our ground target area. It's at steer point 1. Alright, we're back to our targeting pod in the MFD left. And the AGM-65 seeker to the right MFD. We still have 2 missiles left. Let's make them count if we can. We're starting to pick up the oil fires just off to our right. It's looking pretty medieval out there. And again, we're picking up some of the fires on our right MFD. Let's widen the field of view on our targeting pod. We just slewed right by an oil fire coming up on the big plume there just off our nose there. There we go. Oh, there's a big fire right there. And there's a ground unit. Heat source. Let's lock it up. And again, the enemy unit is right by that large oil fire. They know what they're doing. They're trying to avoid an IR homing device. Let's bring up the field of view. Looks like another armored vehicle. We're going to stay with it. Let's try to hand it off. Again, it's tough to do with that massive fire. Just about a little over 10 miles out. Yeah, it's getting really tough for the seeker to lock it up. We've got a good lock, missile away. Alright, let's try to line up a second target with the right MFD seeker, right off the missile bore site. Missile 2's out, so we got 2 away. Let's turn out. T-55 is in our left MFD display. Let's look off to our port side. And we can make out ground units just off that big smoke plume.
Altitude. Altitude.
Oh, both hit almost simultaneously.
Hey, good test.
And our left MFD shows the T-55 going up in flames. Look at that. All right. We're out of munitions.
Altitude. Altitude.
Let's head away.
Uzi 1-1. Cleared for visual. Contact tower. Uzi 1-1. Request landing.
All right, guys, let's take her back to the base. Very good mission. I'm still working on the landing. I need to learn how to activate the ICLS or ICS. I'm picking up the TACAN okay. We made it directly back to the runway. We're on final. Flaps down, gear down. Landing speed's a little bit high for me. I know I should be a bit slower, but like I said, it's a work in progress. We're just trying to keep that velocity vector on the runway.
Wind 120 at 7 meters per second. Runway
Final instructions. Lining up. All right, nose up. And touchdown. Not too bad, a little squirrely. Well, guys, I hope you liked this mission. It sure was fun to fly. Please subscribe if you like this channel. We're going to be putting out some more DCS videos for casual game players. I know there's a lot of experts out there. But there's a spot for us new guys, nuggets, noobs. But let's have fun and play the game. Well, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you up again soon.